Did I understand that Sergio is also a doctor, professor?
Well, I'm also a professor in the university, the same university.
You are? Okay. So I think after these presentations, now we can have maybe about 20 minutes of open discussion, and feel free to contribute as well, because I think it's nice to have the overall ideas, as this is the open discussion anyway, so we don't have to close the doors when we have professors and doctors around. So yes, what do you think about the session so far, and what type of questions came to your mind, or kind of uh, things that came to your mind when listening to the presentation?
I have my ideas about creativity and how to foster creativity.
Yes,
but I don't think that is fighting with the ideas that were presented in this talk today. I think they are complementary.
that's right.
And I celebrate the possibility to always learn about the different approaches that other professors have.
That's right.
So that's more or less about it, no? I think it was very clear, the presentation. It was very clear the way that it was presented. And it's coming from an architect, from the way that Marco has been putting it also in his classes, no? Like trying to find methodologies of how to be creative. Yes. And I also would underline the idea of the well-being of the people, no? That is important to cultivate the well-being of the person that is going to be creative. We need that peace of mind, and we need that mindfulness, to try to tackle those problems whenever they appear to us. Sometimes the bigger problems appears when we are not ready for them. So we need to be creative in very difficult moments. So my addition will be just that, that we also need to include in our education, in the way that we share with the students, that idea of the well-being, like the importance of personal well-being.
Exactly, and I think that's also very important from the architectural point of view nowadays in the 21st century. I know, for example, here in Finland, they try their best to make this kind of creative new environments for people to live. But the well-being of a person, the creative person, and also the people around this creative person is really, really important, because I know that sometimes not everybody will understand the creativity or the ideas of this creative person, and that could create some clash somehow. And for that, it's important for the ones who are not as creative as the others, or then the ones who don't have shared similarities, then to sort of be prepared, or sort of coached to understand that, yeah, you have your ideas and other people have their ideas, but once we complement our ideas in a certain way, then we are able to develop the creative solutions and the competitiveness of the regions, for example. And I think that's very, very important.
I would like to add something. There's also this that's why I try to, that's why I use the idea of we need to balance creativity. I mean, there should be a balance. If you don't have a good health, it doesn't matter if you are a talented person. You won't be able to develop that talent. But you need also to manage emotions. okay, you're very good at drawing, at prototyping, at at presenting. You do excellent speech, but if you have an emotional, if you don't know how to manage emotions, your own emotion or the team emotions, then you can just, you can have a problem. So that's why we need to have this integral point of view of creativity. There are a lot of elements. That's why I said the first one is individual. The individual one is that to know yourself the best as you can. What are you good at? This is important. Mindfulness. Yeah, that's true. It's really important. It's really important. But if you have solved that, then it will be better to participate in a team. You will be prepared. And
definitely.
And then, of course, organizations need to have this idea of this probably, as Sergio said, they should provide holistic experience to foster creativity in a company. And that's what I say. Like, for example, companies like Pixar, they offer you a workshop like probably how to do animation, but at the same time they offer you a yoga class. So
that's right.
In how many companies that you know they offer you a yoga class? Sorry, I don't know one. At least no, it doesn't come to my mind one right now. Because probably no, they only think about, okay, let's train the people, but in technical stuff, like, okay, if you are someone doing accountability, then we'll give you training in accountability. But maybe that's not the kind of training that you need. That, by the way, talking about the skills that are required for this 21st century.
That's right. Companies
are paying more attention to creativity or to personal things more than specific knowledge in a subject, in an area.